welcome to chemistry. Hang on. There we go. You understand me a little bit better? Just wanted to give you a taste of what the students actually see every day. So, as I was saying, welcome to chemistry. My name is Josh Linn, and this is the first year that I'm teaching here at Lutheran High, and I'm so excited to be here. So far, after the week and a half that I've spent with your students, they have been fantastic. I'm so impressed. They're wonderful to be around, they're well-behaved, and they're excited to learn. And that's just absolutely fantastic. So, since we're doing chemistry, I figured I would start with a chemical experiment, right? So here I have a piece of paper. So chemistry is all about the science of change, right? So I can take this piece of paper and I can change it, I can fold it, I can tear it. And these are all different types of chemistry, but it's not really what we're doing in this class. But before I go any further, gotta be safe. So safety is one of my big priorities here. As you've already seen, hopefully, you should have signed a safety contract, and that just goes over all the guidelines of the chemistry lab. So one of those guidelines is, obviously, don't drink the liquids. So here I've got some water here, I've got my piece of paper, I'm going to put it in my water, and then I can pull it out, and since this paper is nice and wet, it's going to be protected from my fire, right? So no surprises there. So we can change, again, part of the things that we're going to talk about in this class is how to do a good experiment. So we're going to change one variable. So we're going to change the type of paper we're going to use, okay? So just slightly different paper, maybe a little bit more valuable. So again, we're going to get this wet. And one of the ways we know that chemistry is happening, or a physical change is happening, is if we can dry it off. So we're going to take this and we're going to see if we can dry it off. So here we go. We ready? Again, source of heat, water. This should be fine. Whew. Okay, I was just kidding. I did not panic. That is also one of the rules. Never panic in the chemistry lab. But I mentioned earlier, don't drink the chemicals, right? So it sounds obvious, but I have two chemicals here. One of them is water, looks like water. The other one still looks like water, but is in fact isopropyl alcohol. So this is just one example of why we have all these safety procedures in place in our chemistry lab. So this semester in chemistry, we're going to be going over a lot of different things, but really one of my most important things that I'm going to try to give to your students is really that enthusiasm of learning. So I love math and science, and that's partially why I'm here. So if I could help encourage that enthusiasm to those students, that's going to be my number one goal. But just to give you parents some idea of my background, so I spent about 10 years working at the St. Louis Science Center. So from there, I developed a love of learning and a love of hands-on learning. So your students are going to be doing labs almost daily. Not quite, we still have a little bit of content to go through, but at least 2, 3, 4 times a week, your students are going to be getting hands-on, learning good practices, good measuring, and really trying to experience that chemistry. So that's my goal and kind of my educational philosophy. So when it comes to what you guys can do to kind of help, so some expectations that I have, typically we don't have a huge amount of homework in chemistry, but every now and then they are going to have to finish some things up at home, and that's going to happen. If you see your student that is struggling in chemistry, if they're spending more than an hour a night on chemistry, please encourage your student to come talk to me, because that's too much time. So our students, especially here at Lutheran High School, are so busy. They've got sports, they've got after-school things, and that's great, and I want to encourage that. I don't think they need to be spending hours every night on chemistry. So if that starts to happen, number one, encourage them to come talk to me, because maybe I can help clear something up, or maybe they're working ahead. I don't know. Whatever the situation is, I would love to fix that. If they're not comfortable doing that, feel free to send me an email and just let me know the different things that are happening. Maybe even give me some ideas about where they're struggling, or where they excel at, and I can use that maybe to help them in their career of chemistry, or at least this semester in chemistry. Ultimately, I am here to see your students succeed. That is my number one goal, is to help educate them, but also to watch them succeed in the realm of chemistry. So if we can work together to make that happen, that's going to be awesome. So other than that, I think we're going to have a great year, and I look forward to hopefully seeing some of you in person. But I don't know, it's 2020. So either way, we're going to make the best of what we've got. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon.